Let's talk about Jess Pegula and Paula Badosa. 2-0 head-to-head, but only one completed match that just got over Paula Badosa. What do you think happens tomorrow?
I think it's really going to come down to what we saw that was lacking from Paula Badosa today, and that is the serve. I feel like Pegula brings a lot to the table in terms of consistency and the way that she can hit the ball. Both will try and take advantage of that inner third of the court and just try and dictate play, but I think it's really going to come down to the serve of Badosa. If she's serving well, I feel like that will give her confidence in the points to pretty much take over. If not, I think it's going to go Pegula's way.
Pegula told Prakash after she's tired. She's been playing a lot of tennis, but she's getting in match cardio. She developed that phrase, match cardio, which will help her for the U.S. Open. How important is match cardio?
It's a real thing. You know, I think when you're doing a lot of fitness and all that, it's great, but it's different when you're playing a match. And that match fitness is a completely different beast. And like you said, she's winning a lot of matches. She's getting comfortable in the late stages of these matches. You know, she's battling. You know, she just played Leylah Fernandez. It was 7-6 in the third. And, you know, if she ends up doing the same thing against Paula, I think she has the reps under her belt to get the W.
On the men's side, Frances Tiafoe, Holger Rune. I know who you're rooting for. I know who you're going to pick to win. But what does Frances need to do to win?
I think he needs to play aggressive tennis. That's something that he's very comfortable doing, something that him and David Witt have talked about in lengthy exchanges. He needs to come into the net. He needs to hit his volleys well, and he needs to serve well. That's something that he knows is a big, important part of his game, and something that I think he will do, and I think he will get the W as well.
I mean, he took all the technical terms right out of my mouth. I pretty much am going to agree with exactly what you said, and I'm just going to add one thing more. Needs to get the crowd involved. We want to see Frances use that to his advantage, because Holger Rune, a bit temperamental sometimes, those types of things can get under his skin, and if mentally he checks out, that also helps Frances get across the line.